Welcome back to the chapter Squares and Square Roots for Standard 8, and this is part 7. So in part 6 we had done the long division, some varieties of problems related to the long division method, that is to find what is a least number to be added and subtracted to a number so that you get the next perfect square. So this is also similar to that problem only. Find the least number of 6 digits which is a perfect square. So here the least 6 digit number is this. Now you have to do the long division method. So I have already done the problem. So it is, you get 144 as a remainder. But here you have to add some number to this so that that number becomes a perfect square. So for that, for what number, so you have to use the method for finding what is the least number that you have to add to the given number to get the next perfect square. For that you had to take the next number, what is in your quotient, the consecutive number. So it is 317. So you have to find the square of that. So you get 1,100,489. So this is a perfect square. So now this number is 1 lakh. So if you add 489 to this number, you will get the next perfect square. So add, so 317 squared is equal to 1,00489. So 489 is the number you have to, so 1 lakh 489 is the least 6 digit perfect square. Here in this you have to find the greatest 6 digit number which is a perfect square. So here the greatest 6 digit number will be this. Now we will do the long division method. So it is 81. So 18. So we'll try out with 189. So 9, 9, so it will become 1701. And then again 99. So it is 198. So 198. So we'll try with 8. So we can try out with 9. Because it is 15904, we will try out with 9 and see what's the answer. So 9. So 17901. So if you subtract, so this is the remainder now. So you have to use the method for find what is the least number that you will subtract to get the perfect square, because you have to get the greatest 6 digit number. If you go for the previous method, adding, then it will become 7 digit number. So you need a 6 digit number only. So you have to subtract. This is not a perfect square. So you have to subtract this number from this. So 999 minus so this is the number. So subtract the remainder from So the greatest 6-digit perfect square will be the greatest 6-digit perfect square. Now you have to evaluate this. So you can write root of a by root of a by b can be written as root a divided by root b. So this is equal to root 2809 divided by root of 4096. Find the square root of these two separately. You will get it as 53 and this as 64. So that is your answer. Now here you have got a mixed fraction. Now you can convert it into a proper fraction. So it is 2025 divided by 1156. 1156 into 1 plus 869, you get it like this. So now again you can do it separately. 2025 by the same thing. So here also you will get this as 45. You do the long division method and see, and this will be 34. Now here already 520, root of 529 is equal to 23 is given. Now we have to evaluate this. Now here we don't have to again find out the square root because already root 521 is already given. Now we have to change the value according to the decimal, the number of decimals. So here 5 root of 59.29 will become, see here there are 2 decimals. So your answer square root will have only 1 decimal. So root of 59.29 is equal to 2.3, and then here it's given square root of 5929 as 77 and root of 529 as 23 is already given. Now we have to find this value. So root of 59.29 will be, here 5929 is 77. Now here you have 2 decimal, so here you will have 1 decimal, it is 7.7. And similarly root of 5.29 will be, for 529 it is 23, so we will write down 23, here you have 2 decimal, so it is 2.3. Now you can substitute this value and you can get it. So it is 7.7 minus 2.3 by 7.7 plus 2.3. So it is by 10. So it is 0.54. Here in this question you have to start, it is square root of 10 plus again square root of everything less. So here it is somewhat like the brackets. What we would do, from you start from inside bracket and then do the simplification. Similarly you have to start from this. So it is 154 plus root 225. Root 225 is equal to 15. So you write down 15 here. So now this will become root of, now you have to keep writing, 25 plus root of 108 plus root of, now this is 154 plus 15, it will become 169 and root 169 will become 13. So you have to write down 10 plus 25 plus 108 plus 13. Now 108 plus 13 become 121 and root 121 is 11. So try to learn the squares of numbers from 1 to 25 at least, so that your calculation you can do it much faster and you will find it much easier also. So 25 plus root 121, 1 not this, so it is under the root. So now the next step, it is 10 plus root of 25 plus root 121 is 11. So this is equal to 10 plus 25 plus 11 is 36. So root 36 is equal to 6. So it is 6, or I will write down as root 36. So this is equal to 10 plus 6. So this is equal to root 16, that is equal to 4. A general arranges his soldiers in rows to form a perfect square. He finds that in doing so, 60 soldiers are left out. If the total number of soldiers be 8341, find the number of soldiers in each row. So before we start the problem, let us assume there are four rows. These are the rows, row 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is just an example, and you have equal number of people in each row. So it is, suppose 4 people are there, then the total number of people will become 4 into 4, 16. So that becomes a perfect square. So here the question is, he arranges his soldiers in rows to form a perfect square. So in that he found that after arranging in this perfect square, 60 soldiers are left out. So if the total number of soldiers is 8341, find the number of soldiers. So 8341 is not a perfect square. So you have to, so 60 soldiers are not in this group. So you have to subtract 8341, 60 from 8341. So that number will form a perfect square. So the perfect square will be 8341 minus 60. So if the number of rows and the number of persons in each row are same, the product will be the total number of people and it will be a perfect square. Now 8281, now we will find the square root of 8281. So 18, so it will be 1, 1, 181, 0. So you have the number of rows will be 91 and number of people in each row will also be 91. So number of rows is 91, number of persons in each row is equal to 91 and the balance, the left out will be 60 soldiers.